visiting sideline, their head coach. His guys victorious a week ago, trying to make it 2 in a row here. His counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. And a look here at their signal caller, the fifth-year quarterback.
If you ask coaches at any level to design their ideal leader of a team, I think they're going to check every box with this guy. He's got the poise to handle responsibility. He stays calm under any kind of pressure. And he brings out the best of his teammates each and every week.
And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. And here's a quick throw out to Mims. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
A 7-yard gain. And the Broncos first down.
Now it's Boulder. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. And the officials here are going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. There's a short one pulled in by Sinnott. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 41-yard line. 18 big yards on that one and a Denver first.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Yeah, that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Washington. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. A field goal try forthcoming now for the Broncos. And quite a bit of pizza in this box. It's a 53-yard attempt. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And the Broncos, the first to grace the scoreboard. It's 3-zip. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
The KC offense set to go, led as always by the gunslinger, a former MVP in this league. It's Patrick Mahomes.
And simply put, for many, he's the gold standard for quarterbacks in today's NFL because of his ability to create, find the open man, use all the different arm angles that he has. He's a complete package, and boy, his team loves to play around him.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 32.
On play action, it's Mahomes. He'll get this out to Genty. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 42-yard line. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. He'll get it to the 40. Sweet little move in there, but couldn't get much yardage out of it.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's a 2nd and 8.
At the 40-yard line.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. To throw, it's Mahomes. He finds his man, complete. That's Gonzalez. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
I thought maybe when he caught it, he'd have a good chance of getting that first down, but that's a nice job of holding him up and preventing him from getting to the sticks.
And this one is right down the middle.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
And Denver getting set to take the field.
They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't add too much, don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who play best, and don't worry about the rest of it.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On the ground with a tight end. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
At the 44-yard line.
They'll look to throw here. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 19 yards that time for number 19.
That's good for a Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 37-yard line. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. They go play action here on 1st down.
And this one complete again to Mims. 2nd and 7, operating from the 34.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Looking to throw.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Back to throw again. And he's going to be taken down. Back around the 35-yard line. It'll go in the books as a sack and a loss of a yard. But more importantly, it leads to 4th down. A field goal try forthcoming now for the Broncos. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. And his kick is indeed good. And they will take the lead here in this battle of field goals at 6-3. So we're trading first-half field goals. No breakthrough on the touchdown front. We've got a 6-3 game.
Yeah, and I know so many people look at a game through offensive eyes, right? They want to see how the game's played that way. You know how I'm going to view it, right? The defenses, to me, have responded well in this game. Like what I'm seeing from them, both of them hoping to keep it to field goals and not give up big touchdowns.
Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over.
And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
It'll go as a gain of 4. And it'll be third down.
When you look at this Bronco defense,
And this unit, very tough to throw against. Currently second best in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a first down.
First down. A gain of 18 on the play. And a first down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Now a 2nd and 6.
Xavier Worthy. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the gun, it's Mahomes.
That's complete. Genty out of the backfield.
And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 29-yard line. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. The Chiefs come in with 2 wins on the year, and they move back above 500 with a victory last week.
And you look at their start, a win, a loss, then a win. This might be something we see from them a lot this year, because when they're at their best, they can play with anybody. But bringing their best every week, that's been a challenge thus far.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Now here's Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
It's a gain of
6-3 is our score after 1. It's the NFL on EA Sports. The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter, as they go to work on a 1st and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year.
And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
Aubrey good with a PAT.
And that will make this a 4-point game.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Denver's offense ready to go again.
They've been settling quite a bit. They've been able to move the football some, but they've just been settling. That's one of the reasons they're down on the scoreboard.
I love that word you picked, settling, because nowadays in this NFL, you're thinking touchdown almost every drive because everything's so high-powered. Yeah, you'll take the field goal, but you always feel like you're leaving points out there when you don't put it in the end zone.
They'll be trying to put it in the end zone here on this drive. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
taken down.
2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
They're going to look to throw. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
9 yards. That's good for Broncos. First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Well, you can absolutely feel the thought process there. They just gave up the touchdown. So in the huddle, they're telling each other, you don't want to give it back now on a 3-and-out. Nice job of making sure that they wouldn't, and they pick up the first down.
A first carry now for Thompson. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Bolden. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. And a little careless there, Charles, on that carry.
And it's not just having 2 hands on the ball. It's tucking it away. It's using your body to keep people shielded off. It's so many different things into taking care of it and having ball security. In that case, though, we didn't see it happen.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. A good job in the passing game. Decent job in the running game, but really they've been more effective through the air. We'll see if that shifts at all as this goes on.
Thus far, it feels like they're calling this game in reverse. Normally you run to set up the pass. Here it feels like they're passing, hoping to set up the run and be more effective later on in the game.
You can do it both ways. We usually talk about it in the reverse, however.
No doubt about it.
Mahomes going to throw.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Offense.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Mahomes quickly complete out wide. If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a first down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup. Throwing now is Mahomes. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. Here's Mahomes to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Mahomes gets it out quickly, and it's complete out wide. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season as his guys are able to extend their lead. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know, they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
And they'll accept that penalty.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. They've given him some touches. They haven't had a lot of success on the ground. Do you maybe keep going to that well, or do you mix it up more?
I think you mix it up more, try and loosen things up. Get the defense to react to other people, other plays, but don't forget about it. That's your horse. You know, Secretariat lost twice in his career.
So educational. That's very true, kids. Look it up.
At the 35-yard line.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw.
That is caught left side by Bryant.
The Broncos on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6.
They'll drop to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field.
We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 36. Thompson between the tackles. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Brings up
They work now on
9.
2nd and 9.
Up the middle they go. Beverly. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now.
Taken down.
Here's 3rd and 10.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
He'll look to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Bryant. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
Gain of 9. Brings up 4th down and less than a yard.
They'll set up to throw. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Yard gain on the play. And the Broncos first down.
Now back to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They go right back to him for 20 and a first.
Broncos first down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Bronco touchdown. A great effort there. His first rushing touchdown of the year. And the Broncos have cut it back within a score.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet or they just executed better. Because they had 2 previous drives that ended in field goals. Before this one, they finally were able to put into the end zone.
Well, whatever he did, speaking of the offensive coordinator, might be using that formula going forward. It worked there.
Yeah, it works very well. He and his field general in pretty good sync right now. They're starting to move the ball well.
Oh, nice move. And able to get this out to the 25. Well, look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. We're in the 2nd quarter. They've got the lead. The lead, though, not so much because of the ground game, because of their air attack, Charles.
So what they're seeing so far is the possibility of things loosening up later in the ground game. Through the air first, maybe they have to start respecting that even more as the game goes on, and then there will be running lanes to find later.
Yeah, trying to get him more involved here on this drive, maybe.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
Now Mahomes. He finds his man complete. It's Gonzalez. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 13 yards there at a Kansas City first down.
At the 43-yard line.
Now a handoff inside. It's Jackson.
On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40.
Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. Now a timeout called for by the offense as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. They run on first down with Jackson. And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down.
Now 2nd and 9.
Mahomes now to throw.
He'll drop this down to Jackson.
And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 25-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Looking to throw is Mahomes.
It's Jackson again on the reception.
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Chiefs will extend their lead here just before halftime. Well, forget about the weapons out wide. He knows he's got another weapon in the backfield of the passing game, Charles, and he utilized him perfectly on that play.
And the offense coordinator showed me something on that play, Brandon, because so often during a game, our cameras find them looking down at their play sheets, and you wonder if they're absorbing anything. He had something specific in mind, and he went to it, and it worked well.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down with a nice little gain. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So halftime is upon us on Thursday night primetime, and we go off to Orlando. And Scott Hanson for our halftime report.
Our look around the NFL starts now. Huntington Bank Field in Cleveland. It's the Browns at home to take on the Steelers in a physical matchup in the AFC North. And it's the Browns QB. He had a heck of a game. This, one of 2 touchdown passes. He also ran for a score. The Browns get a second straight win after that 1-2 start. Why don't we go over to Charm City now? Check in on the Ravens as they play host to the Atlanta Falcons. And this is the Ravens running back. He gets a seal here and a seal here, and off he goes. The Ravens move to 4-1, looking good as they get the win here. One more to bring you. Let's go to Arlington. The Cowboys taking on the Eagles. And this is Jalen Hurts. He connects. It's a 16-yard touchdown.
Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
And they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second down and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 50-yard line.
They go play fake. Mahomes. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
It's a gain of 8, and it brings up 3rd down.
Mahomes now on the sneak. And he will have a Chiefs first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
First down. First and 10 at the 40.
On the give, here comes Jackson. Shoves him away. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs first down.
play action. Now it's Mahomes.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
It certainly looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
That's caught by Jackson. Then on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's one he definitely normally catches. 4th down.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
So they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here.
And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
He'll drop to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
It was a short one caught by Fannin. And he will have the Broncos first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
Good for a Broncos first down.
Back to throw again.
And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and...
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And the Chiefs are going to get him.
Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or 2 short, and it's 4th down. They're going to run. Here's Bolden. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. They'll run again with Bolden. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Taken down at the 41. A gain of 5 brings up
2nd and 5.
There's a short one caught by Fannin.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll go with a keeper.
And he will have the Broncos first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
Well, they pick it up on 3rd and 1 on the quarterback sneak, and that's not easily done because there are extra bodies in there on the defensive side, and they're moving forward at the snap.
Yeah, I was certainly expecting a handoff, weren't you?
Yeah, I totally was. I thought they'd go with it back, maybe try and get a lead blocker in front. But as you talk about in different games, those guys with confidence in their offensive line, they just want to move forward and get it.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 3.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he'll be brought down at at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 7 yards there and a first down.
But they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year.
And the Broncos are back within a score. So a strong drive here to lead off this third quarter and gets them right back in this football game.
And I think we can safely call that a statement drive because they had to be saying, we didn't put our best foot forward in the first half, but we certainly mean business now. Maybe a better term, a prove-it drive. They proved it to themselves that they were ready to go.
The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. Oh, what a move. Room to run at the 50. It's a foot race. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Chiefs. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Hey, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
Aubrey now for the PAT.
And the lead is up to 14. Still one of the most exciting plays in football, the kick return. Shows why there. 93 yards on that return for 6. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Denver's offense now set to go. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
Here's A.J. Cole now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. 42-yard punt, 6 on the return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10.
The Chiefs offense and Patrick Mahomes headed back onto the field. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And the Broncos get there and take him down.
Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
Now Charles dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again and this time avoid the sack.
Certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside.
After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. They'll look to throw here.
Got a man over the middle, Worthy.
Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime.
We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back now to Denver, as it looks like we are just about set and ready to begin with the 4th. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away.
Fair catch.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And it'll be 1st and 10 Broncos from deep in their own territory. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. 2nd and 9.
16-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Can't get away, and he's taken down.
Kayvon Thibodeaux.
He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
Here's A.J. Cole now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. That's taken at around the 40. Call that 49 yards on the punt. They do get 7 back on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
And now here comes Kansas City. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
From just shy of midfield, here's a 2nd and 8.
On play action, it's Mahomes. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
9 yards. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
Mahomes going to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Jackson.
Here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now here's Mahomes. Jackson's got it over the middle.
Mahomes pass.
And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Mahomes to throw once more. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Jackson. Well, this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can click and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
But, you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
So the Broncos coming out now.
Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
13 yards on the play. And the Broncos 1st down.
They run with Bolden.
And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. Here's a 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll set up a throw. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 47.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Shotgun handoff to Thompson. As he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the Chiefs' 39-yard line.
They're going to look to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 28.
That's another Broncos 1st down.
They'll set up to throw.
Well, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
They'll drop to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Thompson. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and
They'll look to throw again.
Pass caught by Fannin.
2 yards on the pickup there. And that's going to make it 4th down.
a gain of 2 on the play.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So they'd converted their first 2 4th-down attempts. Not there. Now they're 2 for 3.
You think maybe the offense coordinator expended a little capital on that one? You know, when you're 2 for 2, you can lobby for that 3rd one, right? Didn't get it there. Maybe now the head coach might not be so eager to go for it as we go forward.
More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Mahomes now to throw.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they're at 50%, 4 for 8. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Throw left side complete. That's Jackson.
And he will have a Chiefs first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
It's Jackson.
And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all.
Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
2nd down, another carry for Jackson.
And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Here comes 3rd down and 7.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. It'll be a net of 39, 41-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. And Denver getting set to take the field.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And a quick throw here, that's complete.
2nd down and 6 now.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Back to throw here.
On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
And 6 yards to go.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Here's A.J. Cole now as he's on to punt for Denver. They'll send this away into the Rocky Mountain Night, and it's a good one. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football.